Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omoy Adrian, and in today's video, we'll be doing a get to know me tag. So, if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. First question is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Adrian, hence Omoy Adrian. So my middle name is Adrian. My mom wanted a boy and she liked the name Adrian. It's a Middlesex name, so it's okay with that. Share your favorite subject in high school. My favorite subject in high school was history and art. What is your favorite song at the moment? I have a lot of favorite songs at the moment, but one of them is Win by Jada Kingdom. I play that on replay when I need some sort of motivation. There's a song by Junior Gong that I always have on replay. Can't remember right now. But basically it's like, don't get, no. Is it that one? Don't give up on me. I think that's the one. I think that's the Junior Gong one. Yeah. So I play that one a lot. And anything Protege right now, kind of give me a little buzz. The same with Chronics. Post Malone is giving me a little buzz when I'm meditating or I need to calm down at night to, lower my stress level. I would listen to, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong, Jhené Aiko. I'll put her name right here. It's Jhené Aiko. Kind of give me a little mellow, relaxed vibe. But those are the songs/artists that I'm playing right now. Next question. Have you participated in any sports? Yes, I did. I did karate years ago. I reached to the level of black belt, so I'm a first degree black belt. And I didn't pursue it because I was going to college and I just got busy with school, with life, and my karate was in Portmore, and then I was spending most of my time in town, so I didn't pursue it. And now I kind of regret that because I miss it. I want to go back into karate. Do you speak any different languages? I'm not fluent in it, but I do speak Espanol. I want to reach the level of having a conversation with somebody in Spanish. I'm not there. And currently I'm using an app called Duolingo. I've been using it for years now, but it's like a stop, start because I've never been in a position where I would need to use it. So I haven't been doing much work on it, but I have taken it up back this year because I believe that person should learn another language. And so the one that I want to learn after I'm a lot better with Spanish is Mandarin. You gotta learn some Chinese because in Jamaica here. Alright, what is your favorite store? My favorite store right now, because I'm a holistic person. I just love natural stuff. I love holistic lifestyle. Do I practice it religiously? No, I don't. Still learning. I'm still getting myself together, but I just love everything about it. So my favorite store right now is Lemongrass JA. They're at Devon House. They sell a lot of different variety of herbs. And before, my favorite store would have been Earth Elements, but I kind of have to give Earth Elements a break because Earth Elements is taking my money too often, so kind of have to give them a break. So they will come in at number 2 in terms of my favorite stores. And to be honest, any natural store that sells natural supplements. So there's one by Orchid Village. I can't remember the name. Like I know my stores, but there's one by Orchid Village. There is one in Portmore Mall. There's one by Sovereign. There is one by Lane Plaza, and others around the place. Sorry, my throat dry. And right now I'm drinking my herb tea that I got from Lemongrass. So I just love them. What is your favorite restaurant? Saffron is my go-to place, and Cannonball will be next. That's the place that I tend to work at. So it'll be Cannonball, then Brood, then Chefingdon. I love Chefingdon. If you want all your vegan meals, you go to Chefingdon. Their food is so delicious. Tea Tree. How can I forget Tea Tree? Tea Tree is one of my favorite restaurants. And as you can see or hear, that most of these restaurants are just, you know, somewhat chill spots and stuff like that, other than Saffron. But yeah, I'm just a real chill, you just say simple girl. Yeah. PC or Mac? Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a dog. His name is Simba. He's my baby, my pride and joy, and I will do anything for him. Tasty's patty, Juicy, Devon House, or Mother's? Tasty's patty is my favorite patty, and I don't care what nobody wants it. Comment below your favorite patty, but Tasty's is mine. Then you know what, I'm going to do an order thing. I'm going to put it in order. So it's Tasty's, Devon House. There's something about Devon House patty that it just have a little fancy feel. Like if you want something special, or you feel for, you know, if you feel like something nice or special, I will go for a Devon House patty. And funny enough, I heard that Mother's makes Devon House patties or something like that. So I don't know, but it's Tasty's, Devon House patty, Juicy. Although a long time when I go in a Juicy, you know, it's Juicy, and then Mother's. Long time when I step into Mother's. So I don't even know if Mother's patty change, fix up. I don't know. Fry or boiled dumpling? Of course, fried dumpling, of course. Like, fried dumpling is it. I think fried dumpling should be a part of the national dish. So it should be ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling. Plantain, like the person put plantain question mark. Yes to plantain. Plantain is a yes. Fried plantain is a yes. If I could have it every day, I'd have it every day. So fried plantain, yes. What was your dream job as a kid? My dream job as a kid was to be a veterinarian. And then because I was being follow fashion, I followed my sister and switched to hospitality. And then because I saw my sister drawing and I was like, oh, I like that. And then I started to draw, and then everybody was like, oh, they like that. I switched to the arts. And so I continued the arts throughout high school. And then I went to college. I went to Edna Manley College for the Visual and Performing Arts and left, and now the rest is history. Okay, what's your favorite sports team? My favorite sports team is traditional. So you can somewhat say I'm a traditional bagwagonist. And that means that I work with family teams and I work with my father team. So in terms of football World Cup, it is Brazil. In terms of the Premier League, it is Liverpool. That's my father's team. In terms of, you know, track and field, it's Jamaica, of course. Have you ever failed at anything, and what did you learn? What a question. Of course. Who hasn't failed at anything in life? The main thing is that once you fail, you should learn something from life, learn something from that situation. And I have learned to be patient, that everything takes time. Everything has a process and you shouldn't rush it. Don't feel defeated in the beginning stages because you don't know or you don't understand. Give yourself time to understand something And what are your favorite values in friends? One will be support. I love a good friend that is very supportive. How do you get along with your family members? I get along well with my family members. We're good. Who is your role model? I have a few role models, and they're in various segments. So my friendships, my best friends, of course, so that would be Mishka, that would be Ruthann, that would be Ramona. I consider them my role models, and I know if they hear this, they'll be like, what? I consider them my role model because they push me by doing their thing. They push me by progressing themselves, by upping their game. And so the saying that they say, tell me your friends and I'll show you who you are, or be careful of the circle that you have, it is so true, because they do have an imprint on you. And if you have some bad crowd, trust me, their behavior will rub off on you as well. So my friends right now are my role model. They do motivate and push me, and it's not necessarily like a word thing to say, hey, you're doing well today and stuff like that, which is very good, but they show that by their actions, and they're pushing and they're working hard, and that in turn motivate me to say, yo, we are all growing together. So in terms of friends, it would be Mish, Ruthann, Ramona, Shanika. How could I forget Shanika? Like, Shanika Harris, girl, just come talk me through the camera right now. How can I forget you? Like, I have a lot of role models for my friends. Shanika, Vanessa, Peter Gay. You see, when you ask me these questions, just so, I tend to forget people, but those, my friends, those are my high, them up there. In terms of social media, I have a few that I do follow, and they do motivate me, and that is Terry Carell. I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. Is it Cortia or Corsha? Corsha. It's Cortia. Who else? Yannick Page. There's another girl. She has a marketing page, Women Marketing. So I'll put it here. I'll put the information here. I'll put her page or whatever here. And last but not least is Nicole Campbell. She's here and there with me. Nicole Campbell energy is so good, but sometimes it's too much for me. And so for her, when it pertaining to Nicole, she's a now and then kind of consumption for me, but she's a role model as well for me. Like, when I need her energy, she pulls through. She follows through for me. So those are the persons. What is your zodiac sign? Do you relate to it? So my zodiac sign is Aries. I'm an Aries, fire sign. Yes, I do relate to it. The only thing that I don't relate to, well, I do relate to that, but of lately, no, is the temperament. I take that back. I do relate to that. I relate to that so much. A lot, yeah. We do have a temper problem, but I believe that the older we get is not the older, because we do have kids in big people body right now. The more mature we get, the better off we are temperament wise, party wise, because I was never a party girl. So yeah, I do relate to it. Do you remember your first email address, and was it embarrassing? I do remember my first email address. Is it embarrassing? I don't know. You tell me if this is embarrassing. So my first email address was pinkprincessberry@yahoo.com. Yep, Pink Princess Berry. So I was in love with pink and I considered myself a princess. Yeah. If you could live in a city or in the country, where would you choose? Both, in between. I don't like to be too far away from civilization in terms of, food places, supermarket, restaurants, work. But I do love country feel. I do love nature. I do love the surroundings. So, there's an in-between thing. I do love both. But I would, in between. What would be the first thing you do after going home from work or school? Whew. Women, you can attest to this. The first thing I would do is take off my bra. That's the first thing I would do. That's the first thing. The first thing, pop. And just slide it off, think away. That's the first thing that I would do. What is the first thing you think of when you hear the word crust? Crusty feet. That's the first thing I think of. Crusty feet. Okay, so that's it. That's all the questions. That's all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I hope you're able to understand me more, get to know me a little bit more. Some of these questions were a bit weird, but I hope that you're able to, get a little bit more inside of who Omoy is. And I'm happy that you stuck around and you watched the video till the end. And I will see you in my next video, and that should be about the supplements that I take to maintain PCOS. So